Hi, it's Ayesha here from God FM, and I want to talk about the military style attack that is taking place on innocent civilians across the world, like me, targeted individuals. And this is conducted by our shadow government using neighbors, neighborhood watch, smearing, and paying people off to terrorize you, to hack you, to stalk you, to isolate you so that you've got no one around you. And it's not just me. It's happening to lots of people. It really is happening. I'm not making this up. I sit in my house right now while I'm being cooked alive, talking to you with military-grade weapons. I mean, I'm talking innocent civilians with no ability to defend themselves. And it's a hacking and a stalking and a terrorism. It's like a war on terror. Every day, every second of every minute of every hour of every day. Every phone I buy, I have to reset it every 2 seconds. Someone just now has deleted certain email accounts from my emails. Somebody has taken over my phone and my SIM card. Someone has completely taken over my identity. They've taken control of any element of my life. Every single element, using Pegasus, Stingray, a Pineapple, hacking software and hacking through aerials. And also they've put things in the drains and they've put things in the water, nano. This is military grade. We're talking lights that cook you. And I'm not making this up. I am not making it up. I have seen the cows being tortured with the lights. Okay? And I believe this is the same thing that they're doing to me. Electricity is just lightning, but invisible. It's the same thing as what I saw them doing to the cows. And I take it very seriously. I really do. What I find particularly alarming is that it seems everybody knows about it. No one will do anything about it and stop it. The police know about it. The government know about it. In fact, they're the ones who've organized it. And this includes shadow banning any content. It's like what they said happened to the Jews. It's hunting people down. It is a racism against the real children of God. This is a war against the real children of God, conducted by the fake children of God. And that's a simple way of looking at it, okay? Because there's people who pretend to be God's children, and they pretend to be in God's land, but they're not really, and they're not God's children. I'm a child of God, and I work for the Lord, and I serve the Lord. And me and my brothers, we're all under attack. We're rejected by churches, we're rejected by the towns we live in, our names are smeared. It's like we're swapped at birth as well. And they know everything about us, and they terrorize us. They even send honeypots in to destroy our lives. They monitor us, watch us, stalk us, and terrorize us. This is a war. And I'm in a war for my life, every day. The terrorism is so bad that I get headaches, that I actually think I'm going to die because they're so sore. My head is so hot I could cook an egg. And I feel like I'm going to faint all the time. I have dizzy spells, I collapse, I have fits, I forget to breathe when I'm sleeping. Every day I think, well, I don't know if I'm going to make it another day. Every day I sit on my stool and I have my bum cooked. They put nano in the toilet pipes, they put nano in the washing pipes. Nano, which is activated through their electronics, modified. They amplify the electrics so that it cooks you. Any electrics nearby. All the people who have had their injections. People who have succumbed to the beast system, and follow the beast. It's a very frightening thing that's happening. I would never have believed it unless I'd actually gone through it. And these people are full-time. They climb on your roof. They live in the neighbors' gardens, in tents, or in sheds, and they live in their vans. They have their equipment in vans and in houses nearby, so that they can hack and get into anything that you do. So you can't have any privacy, but also to slow you down so you can't actually do any work. To make sure that your phone doesn't receive phone calls. They switch off alerts. On my phone at the moment, I've got a type of thing on here, which is, it keeps telling me that I can't use this app because of screen time. And the way they do this as well is they send images through WhatsApp with tracking inside the image. And they also send links with question marks on YouTube. I want to tell you about that. So if you get one of those, make sure you don't open this and delete it, okay? Our phones, none of them have advanced data protection anymore. Our phones are basically accessible by the criminal cartel who run the world and are buying and selling adrenochrome at the top level and at the bottom level. It's coordinated by police, believe it or not. The very people who are meant to protect its citizens. And the monarchy who run England. I know that they're behind this. And I'm really past caring whether you believe me or not. I want you to research what I'm saying. Put into any of the platforms targeted individuals. If it was one or two people, fine, they might be schizophrenic, but this is massive. This is massive. It's loads and loads of people. A lot of people are under this attack and they don't even realize what is going on. They inject extra currents into the electricity, so it cooks you, and it overexerts currents under your floor, and currents through to your pineal and the little hole on the top of your head. They send helicopters. They send little spy flying things. They send aeroplanes. They have different ways of activating it through sound. This is a sound coordinated attack. Vibrations of sound, which you can clean jewelry with sound, but you can also cook someone alive with it. It's the same as a microwave. A microwave, actually, when I was looking at that, it is like a microwave with a component of a box and some magnets, some wires and a light. And so I've seen these box type things fitted to my home in my old house. And I think that's what they do. They fit these little box parts that are in the microwave. And then they have some wires. And they just put lights everywhere and connect it up to the microwave that they've reconstructed around your home. And it amplifies the power. Okay? It's very serious. And when you call the police, they want you to prove what's happening. And they won't help you. And you're made out to be a crazy person. Then you're dragged off to a mental hospital and they want to put you on madness pills. Well, this is madness. Because I and my 40 other members on WhatsApp can't be crazy. We're all under the same attack, and it is by our neighbors. Who, my neighbor, every time I go to the charity shop, he is there before I get there. Why? Because he wants me to know that he's stalking me. He also wants me to know that there's nothing I can do about it. And it's in your face. It really is in your face. My cars get vandalized. Your income is totally decapitated. They take over any app. They modify the apps. They put on things so that you get radiated through your devices. And I can tell you that when I wrap my phone up or take it down to the phone shop and get it to wipe it, all of this stops. So it's all through the phone. And they like it through the Home app, Alexa, Bluetooth. My phone is automatically connecting up to anybody's Wi-Fi. with the attack that they've got. It's a type of a setup where the Wi-Fi spoofs your own Wi-Fi so that you're connecting up to your hackers and stalkers' Wi-Fi so they can get into everything. So I basically have to treat it as if I'm on a public Wi-Fi. I have to keep changing my DNS, my subnet mask, my IP address, resetting the router, resetting my phone. I mean, this is hourly. And basically looking for whatever the latest thing they've put on my phone. On a daily basis, this is full time. And God help us when we try and sleep. Because even when I switch off my electricity, my house is shaking as if it's on a train track. And it's such a coordinated attack. And so I want to tell you about it. I want to tell you that there's a military type attack going on against innocent civilians, women and children and families. It seems to be conducted by central organizers of the Neighborhood Watch and also by the kingpins of the town who are members of the Masonic lodges. It's a satanic gang. And it is a satanic attack with witchcraft, all of those things. And I mean, I couldn't make it up. It's just horrendous. And for me, I mean, it makes it impossible to earn a living. A lot of us end up homeless, not through our own doing. And this is you can't fight a military attack. I would say there's about 50 of them on a daily against me. How can they possibly afford to pay people to attack civilians, innocent people, in this way? Well, I believe it's all funded through adrenochrome and the dark web. And basically it's a secret cult. And they get their money and they film you, they listen to you, and they're watching you. With the 5G technology, you can actually see into someone's house without cameras. And if I get a Bluetooth camera or if I get a Ring camera, and I had one, they'll get into the camera and they'll get into all of your devices. Absolutely nothing is off limits. These people are beyond evil. It is like 1984, but worse. As I stand here, I'm shaking around, and it's not because I'm nervous. It's because there's currents running all over me. And if you keep exerting electricity at someone, eventually they will die, and they become unwell. And I could say that I don't eat very much, I don't sleep very much, and I'm pretty much in mourning gear at the moment, which is I'm in a very tatty tracksuit with holes in it, as a symbol to my community that I am under a full-time military attack, and I won't go back to my normal life, as in my life's on hold. Everything about my life is on hold, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm okay, because I'm not okay. I'm under full-time military attack, and I'm going to tell everyone I know about it, because I want this to stop. So if you're a victim of this same thing, then I urge you to contact me. 0777 35 77788, WhatsApp +44 77788 35 77788, I beg your pardon, +44 777 35 77788. And contact me, because I want to interview as many targeted individuals as possible. And you can email me, admin@godfm.org.uk. But bear in mind, these people have got into everything. I have a website for God FM, and it's £400 a year. I probably won't be able to afford it this year. I have a God FM car that sits and rots on the road, which I never use, because if I do, they vandalize it. And I just sit in horror. as I watch my life be destroyed by terrorists. And that too will probably go soon. I'll get rid of it because I can't use it. And I'm under full-time attack in my house. We've got home invasions. The gloves are off with these guys because they know that the police won't do anything to stop them. All right? And I basically feel like my life is finished. There's nothing left to me. There's nothing to live for because I'm under full-time attack. And until I put a stop to it at a world level, I won't continue with my normal life. And I will be in mourning in my sackcloth. I call it my sackcloth clothing. Showing the Lord I'm very unhappy. I'm very unhappy indeed. I can't drive my God FM car with a smile, put my music on. I can't do anything in my life. I can't relax in my own home. I cannot do anything. I cannot go for lunch or meet friends without these people interfering with every relationship and everything I do. And that's a fact. And it is like having a psychopath ex-husband. And in my case, I do have a psychopath ex-husband. But somebody who knows cybersecurity working for BT, imagine that with the power they would have in a position of honor and trust. So this is what we have at the world level. People with positions of power and honor and trust have abused their power, and they have gone after the real children of God, and they have terrorized them, and in a lot of cases all their lives. And it isn't just anybody. It's everyone's under this kind of surveillance. And, there's all the tracking on the apps. It's just totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. My phone's automatically trying to connect to any Wi-Fi, Bluetooth always on, HomePod. It's just, I've done so many documents of the evidence I've got. But the police will not help me. There's no regulator for EMF. There's no regulator for Bluetooth. There's no regulator for 5G. There's no regulator for Wi-Fi. There's no regulator for the nano that they're spraying us with, they're putting in our food, and they're putting in our water. There's no regulator for checking the pipes, checking the drains to see why there's so many mysterious, unbranded vehicles modifying lights, modifying drains, modifying all of the central things around us. Why is there nobody monitoring radio waves of ham radio, which you need a license for, to transmit messages, to coordinate a strike against innocent civilians like me? Because I can tell you that I've got ham radios broadcasting messages around me to take over my smart meter, to take over my electricity, to take over my TV. Each attack is so coordinated. Every time I go out, there's people gagging at the door. And they're so nice to my face. Yeah, they are. But a lot of them are Indians, believe it or not. They seem to be doing it. Not just to me, but to my friend Ralph as well. As well as white people. I'm not trying to be racist, but we've got to look at what's going on in this country, England, eh? I'm in England, I'm in Torquay and Devon. Every call for help has fallen on deaf ears. Everybody's really frightened of whoever's coordinating this attack. They're really frightened of them. I'm not frightened of them. I want my freedom. And because of what's happened to me, I can't participate in society, and I cannot participate in the digital system. And it's on that basis that I will be launching a legal scale military attack on the government of England through God FM. on behalf of myself and anyone else that wants to join me, for damages, financial damages, compensation, for terrorism against innocent civilians, because I, for one, have had enough. And I'm quite confident I'll win. So if you want to join that, contact me, because I'm tired of being terrorized in my home. I am tired of it. And I've basically given up on having any type of life until I've taken this down. I want my freedom. If you want your freedom, contact me. +44 777 35 77788. I also want to mention that I don't work with Gary Waterman anymore. Why? Because the man seems to discredit anyone who can help us. And I've raised questions with him, and he doesn't like me anymore. So now he's put me in his document, and he's made up lies. And God FM is a company that serves God. The main director is me, but the owner of the business is God. And it is God that gives me my instructions. I serve God. I don't serve man. Okay? And I'm trained by the Lord in the Leviticus laws, and also in the laws of this land. I'm very familiar with my rights, and I'm also very familiar with the breaches of my human rights, and I intend to retaliate because I'm tired of it now. So all of the rumors that Mr. Gary Waterman spreads, you can easily verify that I'm not part of any Epstein Island, and I'm not part of the fraud. Okay, because just because I registered my company through another company doesn't make me part of the fraud. And also, just because I used an accountant does not make me part of the fraud. Okay, because you have to use an accountant to file your returns, right? Okay, and this is the system. And actually, Mr. Gary Waterman, I believe, is a Mason, and he's probably one of the leaders of the gang stalking operation. He's a cesspit where everyone goes when they want help, and then he leads them to a place of destruction, and then he takes away their hope, and he's a dangerous man. It's my thinking. Yes, I've owned loads of businesses, Redline Intelligence, loads of different companies. Yes, I have. And I've also changed my name. Aisha Jane Edelston was my name before, and my name now is Lady Aisha Jennifer Hart. Why did I change my name? Because I was stalked and hacked in 2015. Not that I should have to answer to anyone, but now I feel I must just put this correctly, yeah? All right then. And I don't have anyone. I'm a single mother, and I don't have anyone. And what Mr. Gary Waterman has done is exposed me to extreme danger, as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm targeted as well. And he's trying to discredit my ministry work, and I take it as an attack against the Lord, as well as me. But my Lord fights my battles for me, so I've handed it to God. I have tried to expose the man for what he is, because I don't want anyone else to be a victim. And he puts a lot of effort into talking to lots of people. I've come across lots of victims, by the way, as well, of Mr. Gary Waterman. So you might like to know that. And there's also police cases against Mr. Waterman with crime numbers. And so I want to warn you about trusting TikTok and trusting the people on there as well. The only one that you can trust is God, okay, and the Bible, because God is our Father and He loves us, okay? So, yeah. All right, so I wanted to share this with you, that this is a military-style attack and terrorism against innocent civilians, and I'm looking for an army. I am looking for people who are under attack. I'm looking for people who want to stop this from continuing. And I don't mind leading this thing. I would be honored to serve the Lord, to lead us out of this slavery. And I'm quite confident that I can do it, and I will do it. Since not working with Mr. Gary Waterman, I've decided that I will spearhead what I can do, but all my content is shadow banned everywhere. So please share my content so that others can get in touch, and maybe we can do something to change the future and change this terrorism against innocent civilians. Because I can assure you that I will succeed, because I have got God with me. And where God goes with me, I know that no man can overcome me. Doesn't matter if the whole world comes against me, because I've got the Lord with me. And so I'm calling all people to please share this content, get in touch if you're a victim, because I can change it, and I will change it, and I will launch a legal case against all people involved. I've got enough evidence now to take the system down for what they're doing. Yeah, I may have to prosecute the police. I may have to prosecute the king. I'll do whatever I have to do to stop this. I'm not frightened. I've got God with me. All right, and it will stop, because I'm not continuing on with my life until this stops. All right then. It's Aisha from God FM. Have an amazing day. Take care.